What's up, guys? Before we get into today's podcast, we have a sponsor for today's video. We really want to thank the guys out at Bluemon.
Shout out Bluemon.
This video. If y'all don't know about Bluemon, they're an amazing hair styling and product company based out of Canada that has all kinds of products that we've all been using recently. So people are always asking what we do for our hair, so we're gonna take you guys through it right now.
All right, guys, you know I'm a hat guy, but when the hat comes off, I like to treat my hair with the best products out there. The Discovery Kit is the all-in-one kit for your hair. This kit comes with half ounce of each product so you can try them all to see what works best for your style. The best part about the kit is that it costs less than one of the full-size products themselves, so you can be confident in your future purchase. You get to give them all a try. Using
the pre-styler best prepares your hair for the post-styling product of your choice. For me and my thicker hair, I've found that the Marikai pre-styler stacked with the Cavalier molding clay works best for me.
All right, guys, for me, I like to pre-style with the Ascend Volume Cream, and then I stack it with the Monarch Matte Paste. Yeah, so I don't use too much hair product, so this is just the perfect amount. It's a little subtle drop. Put in my hair, it gives it that nice little texture, volume, and that does the job for me.
If y'all want to try any of Bluemon's incredible lineup of products, you can use code LEGACY for 10% off, or you can just click the link in our description. That'll take you right there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and again, huge thank you to Bluemon for sponsoring the podcast. And now back to the show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Legacy Loading. This is episode 27, and this is our first couples episode.
Wow, we're honored.
Wow.
I think. Yeah.
What an honor.
It is an absolute honor to have you guys here as a couple.
So all we're going to do is ask you guys couples questions for an hour and a half.
Oh,
That's
okay.
This is the Alli pod, and we also brought on Anthony Mantello.
We actually just wanted Alli, but then Ant was just here.
Yeah.
So. Here we go. Ant was on, did we figure out what episode he was on before? 9. Holy wow. It's been a while.
One of the
single digit pod.
A lot has happened since the single digit pod. How long ago was that? Freaking how many months ago were you here?
Was it March or May? I came here twice.
It must have been May, because March I think is when we started.
Yeah, it was probably May.
So damn.
May, yeah.
So what's been going on? Can you give us just a 2-second recap of your life since last time you were here?
So when I was here, I was in prep. Alli was also in prep, but I'll get to me first and I like to talk to her for herself. I was in prep for a show. I got 3rd place in that, which was one off from a pro card, and I was happy I got 3rd place. Got really motivated from that moment on. Kind of worked out the hardest I ever have in my life. Gained 30 pounds. Not bad weight, pretty good weight.
It's good weight, yeah.
Enjoyed the rest of my summer, so I haven't been posting anything really. Kind of just literally living in the moment. And then decided to come down to Texas, and that's literally the quickest recap. But that's everything that happened.
That's a good one. So you've just been, essentially, you've been living life.
Living life.
The most I ever have recently.
Alli, what about yourself?
Same.
On prep at the time? Same thing?
On prep. I did the same show as him, and then I wasn't as motivated right after a show. I was like ready to get back to normal life, and he was not. Then eventually we just like leveled out, and then I became motivated, and now like I'm just living life, and it feels good to like not be on prep and to travel and not be on prep.
Yeah. So
what is normal life to you guys? Like you said, get back to normal life, but I feel like you kind of do still have the same routine,
body structure for sure. Basically, like we still do our cardio. We can wake up and we'll go train 2 meals in, and then we'll decide at nighttime what activity to do, which isn't too much. We'll go to like the beach, Six Flags, which is like an amusement park. I go fishing. She goes to work. We convene at night, and yeah.
So you're in New Jersey right now, right?
Yeah.
All right. So in and around family and friends from home.
Pretty much, yeah. My family's like 15 minutes away, and then I hang out with all my high school friends, mainly Frank.
Yeah,
we
just
shout out Frank.
Shout out to Frank. So that sounds great. So I mean, you guys seem and look great. So like, you guys have really just been doing whatever it is that you want to do. So is there a time
just without a camera?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, how different does that feel? Where you don't feel, obviously there is pressure to post and stuff, but like you guys have clearly let that go at least for the short term. So how like relieving is that you haven't done that?
Okay, so what I will say, like I feel the pressure of wanting to post because like, I'm like out of like the spotlight, right? Just at a show, a lot of eyes on me,
right?
And then right now I'm just like enjoying life without the camera. So I'm like, I should really post. I want to record a video and haven't recorded in like a month. But in reality, I'm just like, I enjoy living life without Instagram stories, without anything. I hate recording like a music festival, like, yo guys, look at this guy singing right now. Like I want to absorb everything and enjoy it and don't show anything.
Yeah.
And that's just who I am.
You know, it's crazy because when did you start your social media? How old were you?
Sorry, I already mentioned I was gonna breathe heavy in this podcast.
These mics are too good, bro.
You could like just point your mouth. Yeah, because you've been doing this since you were really young. So you haven't
17.
17. Yeah. So you really haven't like as an adult had that time off.
That's the tough thing. Like as much as you want to get away from it, it is like your job technically.
And I think I'm like, it's interesting how I got this job because like I'm not the most social media person ever. I'm good in front of a camera, sure, but like I don't want to record everything.
You know who I was talking with that recently was Weston, and we were asking Weston like, what does it take to make it or whatever. It was like a very blanket question, and basically he said a lot of it is luck, and he's like, I didn't even choose to be popular or to have this platform. I just did it, and then people came to me. So there are instances where people who may not be as social media inclined do get that spotlight and do get a big following, and it's like it's like you're posting just as much as maybe anybody else, but it's just like you have attracted that audience. So not everybody is social media like all the time.
And you built an audience that's going to stay. You can go missing for 2 months, you cannot post. And once you post, you're still going to get those same views, same love, same comments, same everything.
Yeah, and I was talking about this to like Alli the other day. I was like, I see how much you post. You post great shit. I'm like, dude, you're a hardworking man. I see you prepping for a full Ironman marathon. What is it?
Ironman.
And like that's crazy. Like your work ethic and everything you're posting is like so much better than mine. I think you deserve so much.
Oh man, yeah, I don't agree, but thank you, appreciate that.
Why not?
No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, y'all, it's different. It's apples and oranges a little bit, but I do appreciate that. It means a lot.
Yeah,
thank you.
And it's just like, I don't know.
And you can't knock people who like just get a following out of nowhere for whatever they're posting. You know, like that's just the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Is there a time that or is there a next prep or a next video topic series that you want to start, both of y'all? Like, is there something that you want to start talking about next? Or are you right now just completely hands off the wheel and you're like, yo, the next time I want to do something, I'm going to just do it?
So I always have a plan when I set goals for myself. I'm never just free flowing in life. I'm always working towards something. So like competition wise, I'm not competing until like 2024 minimum. Okay. I'm not like set for that date, but like 2024 will be the earliest I ever compete, which should just be classic physique. So that's what I'm hoping for. Like I want to be like big 210, 205 minimum.
Dang.
Yeah, so I have goals towards that, which I'm not going to share online what my strategy is for that. But so next show would be in a long time from now. Okay. Content-wise, just being Anthony Mantello. That's it. Road to Pro is always there. It's always the goal I have. But like, there's no real series. It's just living life, posting the videos, and a title that really describes the video. You know?
I like that.
Like, same thing for me. I learned a lot through Anthony. And like, obviously, I gained a following through Anthony. I got lucky for sure, and I guess people started following along because they liked who I am through him. And I made it a point since I started, like, I'm my own person, and I want to be my own person online. I don't want to be known as Anthony's girlfriend, as great as that is. And I'm very thankful that he gave me a platform, but I'm just, I don't know. I just, like, try to be my own person, and same thing for me. I just post what I want when I want to. I post more, like, stories than him and Instagram posts, but, like, that's just, it's truly what I want to do, and it's what I want to put out there. Same thing with YouTube. It's like I record when I want to record, and I put it out there. People like it. They like it. If they don't, my bad. Like, I don't know.
No, yeah.
It's
nice that you recognize that, and there's nothing wrong with being Anthony's girlfriend. Like, obviously you're gonna get followers from that and everything, but you are doing this for yourself at the end of the day. And
there's
you are passionate about it too. So when people realize that, and I promise you, your followers are there for you. You know,
for sure. And like, I also do bodybuilding, and that's something that he does. Like, some people kind of got like a false understanding that I competed because of him. I didn't compete because of him. That passion started before I even met him. We do have the same coach because we're local to him. But in reality of things, I just started posting. It was actually our first trip to Houston when Anthony mentioned to me. I was still in college. I just graduated, and he said, why don't you just start posting more? Start posting more on Instagram, start a YouTube, do all these things, and eventually, like, it'll work out for you. Like, set goals, get a clothing sponsor, a supplement sponsor. And eventually, like, all those things started to roll around, and people started catching up with my prep, and it felt, like, really good. Yeah. And now post-prep, like, obviously it's a little hard. It's not the same content that I started with in a way. But I'm just staying true to myself and, like, seriously, just posting, like, what I truly feel is appropriate.
Yeah, that's going to pay off. The first step's the hardest, but at least you got past that. Now you see everything's just coming into place now, and things just come as you go on. Yeah.
Sure. I feel like, I mean, you especially, whenever you do your Road to Pro series, like, obviously everything goes crazy for, like, your views, your following, your everything. I'm sure, like, code usage, everything is a result of the popularity of that show or the prep series. And so I'm sure that it takes a lot to understand that, but also like people got to know that's not, you can't do that all the time. You can't go prep series. So you're going to have to find yourself in a nice little groove of a couple of years of content that's not to do with looking and getting shredded and diced. And so like, I think that's definitely the way to go. If you want to talk about sustainability, it's got to be years of you creating the stuff you want to create. And if that means taking a month off from time to time, like that's what it takes. But that's how you're not going to burn out. Yeah.
I mean, I definitely went through like struggles previously. One of my first, like, I guess my first, not Road to Young's, but first Road to Pro series, which was the 2021 one, right? Then after that, I was like, my views were crazy. The highest ever were like 140 to like 180K views a video. And I was like struggling after. I was like, all right, I got to think of content, like stay on top of my stuff, you know? And it kind of like mentally destroyed myself. And that's why like, I moved to Florida. I was like, that's where all the content would be. I'll do really good there, and hated it. So now I'm kind of like resetting, living life. And I'm like, all right, pick up a camera again, which I picked it up this trip. I'm like, all right, I'll record, just get back to updates, being myself, posting it out there, and that'll be that for the next like 2 years.
Yeah.
You know?
There's like almost a whole nother audience in like, do you guys film a lot of content together? Or is it
more
mostly
on
individual?
my channel than on his.
Yeah.
Sometimes on his, but
He's in my videos, but it's not like couples workout.
Yeah.
Which we'll be recording this Saturday.
There you go. Yeah, I think just like all y'all's travel and what you guys do is just, that's going to be its own content. I think you're going to get another audience from that, and then it's just collectively just going to be, it's just going to keep building and building.
Yeah. There's no thought that really has to go into that. You just wake up and do your thing and record it, document it. People want to watch that, which is cool. All right, let's take it back from the beginning. So both from Jersey, both go to Art and Revolution. Is that how you guys met? Just from the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't know the story, how you guys met.
Really?
Oh, wow. We share it to everyone. Here we go.
It's a long one.
Collectively go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys gotta finish each other's sentences and stuff.
Yeah.
You do the first half, it's like,
You want me to start it?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll start it with, basically when COVID hit, no gyms were open, nothing like that. I didn't get back into a gym until January 2021. And that first day that I was back at a gym was at Iron, and first time there, and I saw Anthony there, and I was like, oh, he's really cute. Like he looked familiar to me, had no idea where I knew him from.
You didn't know anything about him?
No, I had no idea. My friend found his
That's dope.
Instagram after that, and then I was like, oh, he's 18. A little odd. I was like, I don't know. I was like 20 at the time, and like I feel like that age gap is like a little like shady. I don't know. And then he ended up moving to LA, and I decided to DM him. Why are you shaking your head?
Nothing. Just keep going. You're doing great.
He moved to LA, and I decided to like DM him. Like, of course, just gotta like slide in the DMs there a little bit.
what was the opener?
It was your opener, and I'll give my side story when we first saw each other.
Yeah, I want both
sides of the
stories
story.
side by side.
Here, I'll give the opener. The opener's great, actually.
All right.
It was like, I'll hold the fort down for you when you're gone.
Oh, that's fucking smooth. That's great.
Wow, you got game, girl.
Yeah, apparently I got game.
What was the response? Do you remember what you responded to that?
Zero
Just
idea.
double tap.
Probably just double tap like
No, I feel like you
cool for
definitely
that.
you responded. I don't know with what, but I know you responded.
Whatever.
All right, what's your story?
So that day when I first saw eyes on her, right? I was recording video. It was with Frank.
Of course.
It was
Right.
Of course, right? I got my Sony camera. It was the first like new camera video, right? And I saw her. I was doing like lat pull downs. She was doing like I don't even know what the hell you were doing. You were doing some like some burpees until like.
Is this the same day?
lunges.
The same day that you're talking about as
Yes.
well? Okay, all right.
And I was like, all right, that girl's kind of cute. Kind of kept eyes on her. And then I kind of found her Instagram like later on that day. Didn't do anything. And then I saw she followed me a couple days later. It was cool. But yeah.
Shout
I
out
saw
your
she
friend.
DM'd me, followed and stuff like that, and went to LA and just.
Forgot about it?
No,
Continue,
no, no.
You kept
your
talking.
story.
Now I'm going to continue. So basically, if I want to sum it up quickly, he just, I was like a booty call almost,
You were going to fly her out?
No.
Like
Okay.
he basically just wanted nudes out of me. Like I'm being straightforward, whatever.
Nice.
She was one of many girls I was talking to at the time back in
Yeah,
LA.
so special.
That was a different time. That was like single Jesse, you single,
They were
like
single. They were
It's going crazy.
Yeah.
18.
While you're in LA,
while I was in LA.
right.
So
High
she-
test.
just
Yeah.
via DMs. All
Then
right.
it just like fell off, and it was like, I don't know, it was just mutually like whatever.
Yeah.
Then you came back for your show, and I saw you again. I was like, ooh, he's even cuter than before. I don't know why.
I was shredded.
Fucking
Yeah.
lean.
I don't know why.
I was 3 weeks out to my show.
Tan and lean.
6%.
My bad.
Fresh cut.
So here, this story is great.
All right,
So
pick
I
it
get
up
back
from
into
there.
the gym. I see
Yeah.
her training with fucking Frank.
No.
Yeah, I was jealous. I was like, this little shit. I was like, Frank is horrible with girls.
But somehow.
Horrific.
No,
Did-
no,
wait.
it was nothing between me and Frank. Like,
No, but I mean, did he hit you up and he's like, yo, let's lift? Or like,
no, I realized that he went to the same school as me. He went to Monmouth. I went to Monmouth, and I had no friends there. And I was like, oh, like I had like a few friends, but I was like, oh, cool. Like,
Yeah, but
I
no
have
way
a
he,
friend.
no way he would
Yeah.
just want to be friends. He obviously.
Yeah, no guy wants to just be
Yeah.
friends. It's really annoying. And then I decided to lift with him and everything. Like, seriously, his contact name in my phone was Frank Jim. Like, there's like, I wanted nothing to do with him in any other way other than
Frank
friends.
Yeah.
And
so I saw you guys
continue.
working out, and I was like a couple weeks out, so I went over to Frank and Alli and said hi. And then I was like, I don't know how I thought this was a good idea, but I wanted to like kind of make like icebreaker, like really just like something a person wouldn't say to a girl. I was like, "Yo, what's up, Frank?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm going home later after the gym. I kind of got to shave everything, you know, even down there tonight."
While she's right there.
While she's right there.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, hey, Alli," and just kind of just left it at that.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, Frank's terrible with girls, bro.
I'm sorry. All right, whatever.
And did you say anything to that, or were you just like, huh?
I was just like, I thought it was funny. I don't know. It was like quirky, like it's whatever. And then he had his show, everything. Like, I congratulated him. He said thank you, and then nothing really happened until beginning of August. I'd say, like, we kind of became friends. I randomly Snapchatted him one day. Don't know what I said. I have
And that was
no
the day
idea.
I wanted to talk to her. But she talked to me first.
So you were gonna reach out maybe that
Snapchat.
day.
I wasn't gonna reach out, but I wanted to talk to her. Right? I'd never message a girl first.
Interesting.
Because I'm nervous, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. Just
Well,
never
shit.
did.
I guess the
Just
timing
don't know what to
worked
say.
out.
It's a lot easier in person.
Yeah.
And
Then it's scary.
So you got to lift together? Is that the?
Yeah, that's how it
like,
started. Started working out with each other for the. We did legs for the first time. Then we did like chest, back, and we had like, pretty good chemistry going into it, right? So we just like talked. It was going good. I remember like on back day, I was like, all right, we got to break the touch barrier. So like little lift offs and like little help and pull ups.
Touching the lats and shit.
He had me
She's got,
help.
like, huge lats.
I know.
He had me help like with his Versa grip, so he made me touch his hand. So he was like,
Hey.
"Can you put my Versa grip over the bar?" So I had to help him that way, and like I was really nervous. Like my heart was pounding. I was like, "Oh my god!"
I'm gonna touch his hand. Holy shit. All right, actually,
Sweaty, clammy
genuine question. Because obviously, maybe when you were in LA, you were in a different place. When you first started hanging out for the first time, did you have any intentions of being with like having a girlfriend? Did you have any intentions of having a boyfriend? Were you just literally like, let's just explore and see how our chemistry is and that sort of thing?
Yeah, we became friends before anything, and I
Yeah.
think like kind of he asked me out on a date, and even then like it was not more than friends. Like I knew he was moving, that's why I denied his kiss on our first date. And
Wait, record.
Record scratch.
Here's
You went in for the kill. And you,
All right. Now you got to give it to us.
first
Go
date.
ahead.
Ready? It was
Yeah.
a Thursday. We recently.
It was
that
a
like-
Thursday.
Yeah, it was a Thursday. We went to Tommy's Tavern and Tap. But like, we recreated all our first dates like
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. 'Cause it just happened like a year ago. You know.
That's cute.
So I asked her out to go on a date. I want to take her out to eat. Clean my car that day. I was taking her out in the R8. And I got really nervous driving to her house. I was like 2 minutes away. I'm at a stop sign. I go, I was literally like, do, re, mi, la. So I started saying that to myself.
You guys have hung out how many times up to that point?
like a handful.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
5 to 6.
Okay, all right.
Gym workouts. So I was like, all right, this is a date. I like to keep always conversations flowing and stuff. Like I don't like any silence. So I was like, all right, this is a couple hours just talking all the time. Here we go. My hands sweat. I'm like, this is just gonna be a disaster. So we go on a date. We killed it. I didn't finish
Yeah.
my food. I was too nervous.
What did you get? Was it pizza?
It was horrible. I got a brisket or something. A brisket sandwich. I don't know.
Oh,
Usually
it's like a
steak.
filet sandwich. we
Yeah,
got.
usually like a burger, which is horribly messy.
Yeah. No, I don't know about that for a
Yeah.
first date.
you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go clean. Like some.
Yeah, sushi or something.
So I
Maybe
didn't
eat with
finish
a
my
fork.
food, and then
So
dinner's over.
So I know
right?
why she didn't kiss you. You didn't finish your food.
Dinner's
Got the
over.
ribs,
right?
bro. He's fucking eating with his hands and shit.
I'm starving right now. I'm sorry.
You're starting right now.
Do you want a Cliff Bar?
All right, wait. So what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you have a? Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Wait, so you got back in the car and that's
So we
where
go
you went
back
for the
in
kiss?
car, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. in
No
my head-
gum.
Probably not.
I don't think I had gum either. I don't know. Like I was just like, I'm not like that. I don't know. I'm like
Like what?
very.
kinda
Kiss on the
have gross
first date?
kisses.
Not very like proper.
So yeah, so we get in the car.
I have bad hygiene.
I'm not like most girls. So you get in the car. You're
get in
side
the
by
car.
side like this. Which
The
is
R8.
which
The
is-
R8. The
Yeah. I
fucking-
mean that's
yeah.
hard enough to like
Yeah.
Dude, my stomach's so empty. Shit. This is going great.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, get some paper towels, dude.
All right.
He's really
He's nervous.
I
Yeah.
am really nervous right now. My heart rate.
PTSD. Fucking flustered.
Give me some silence. Here we go.
Let him just swallow this fucking Cliff Bar really quick. Just.
Holy shit.
Do you want to pick up where you left off?
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me just say it. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks, bro.
So we were in the car.
Hell. All right, here we go.
Good
All
job.
right, ready?
In the car.
I'm gonna say it. We're in the car, and I kind of had a feeling something was coming because he started driving and then decided to park in a different parking spot. And I was like, okay.
Yep.
Bro, what kind of move is that? He fucking kidnapped me.
Pulls into an alleyway.
I wanted to make the move,
locks the doors.
but then I didn't. So I was like, fuck, you go in the parking spot, make the move.
Yeah.
So I did.
Fuck
And
yeah.
then he pulled the move. He straight up asked. He was like, so can I kiss you?
No, you
No?
said so. I said,
No, so.
I was like, I just said, can I kiss you? I didn't say so.
Yeah, and you started he started moving his
My hand towards her
hand.
face.
So
Yeah.
you didn't. Okay, so you asked, but then you did it anyway.
That's not a bad. That's a good move. Yeah.
And then go ahead, move your hand.
I'm gonna wait. Can I interject there? It's not a good move. You don't ask a girl. You don't ask a girl.
You know whose move
if you
that
could
is? It
kiss.
says it always works. Jesse James West.
I don't
He gave me
know,
that
man. I bet if you surveyed 10 girls, 10 of them would say that's not a good move. If the vibes are right, it's right. And if
Well,
they're
I'm here
not,
now, right?
that's true.
Yeah.
So,
But
but
you say I want to kiss you. You don't say can I.
Yeah.
so
I think he did say that.
he went for it and
And I literally took his hand and I put it down back on the shift knob and I said I don't kiss on the first date. But before this date, I told myself, I was like, I am not kissing him. Like I knew he was leaving for Florida. I didn't want to catch any
you went
feelings.
into it
Yeah.
knowing you weren't gonna do that.
Yes, but I did want to go on the date. Like I was starting to crush on him and everything, but I knew he was leaving. So another one?
He's bulky.
Bro.
I probably have my pasta too during this.
Oh my god. But okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
How did he take that? Did he just put that bitch in drive? He's like, all right,
No, because I already
Turn
said
the music
before,
up.
I was like, all right, listen. I was like, let's continue this date. Like, what else do you want to do? And then I made that move.
Yeah.
My plan was to take her back to my house, but that failed when I knew I was going to get a kiss. So I was like,
yeah,
all right. I was like, all
probably.
right. She said, let's go to an inlet. So we went to the inlet. We kind of just hung out there. We just, just talked, had really
Walked
good
by the
conversations. And then drove her home that night, and that was it, right?
That sounds like a decent. Yeah,
It was a good date.
Yeah, that's a good date.
Yeah.
So then I got her phone number the next day. This is all through Snapchat.
Oh, you didn't even have her number before y'all.
No, I don't know why.
Bad move.
We just I don't know. And then
He's learned it. It's all right.
That's a miss.
he wanted to deny me on the second date because I didn't kiss him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wanted to
That's
set her
that
up
ego. Yeah.
and be like a douchebag and be like, fuck you. So
Right.
I actually went on a date. I was like, all right, I'm sick to myself who I am. I was like, let's go out on a date. Went mini golfing. I did pretty.
Did you smoke her?
No.
You beat him?
You lost?
Yeah, I think our our lifetime game. I'm like, I have 4 wins. You have 2 wins. Yeah.
So
So-
No more
she
mini
beats me,
golf,
but
though.
here's the slick move I mentioned in my YouTube video. The last hole. She's going to hit it in. I was like, what are you doing? Stop. She's like, why? I'm going to hit it in. I was like, no.
Because
we got to keep the balls.
Yeah.
So I put my foot on the hole. She gets it, whatever. Pick up the balls. I give her my ball. I keep her ball. And then we continue our date. We went on some little roller coasters at the beach, some rides, played some games, and then
So now you both got 6
nice.
golf balls in your house somewhere?
We do have a
we
box.
You have a box
Yeah.
of golf balls?
We have a box.
Sign them. So Jersey of you.
Yeah, that is very like Jersey, like walking the boulevard and shit.
Yeah.
Or the
beach.
boardwalk. Yeah.
That's actually, I think it's a good thing that you didn't pull the trigger the first day, because then you would have caught feelings and he fucking leaves you
Yeah.
for LA, you know?
Oh,
Asshole.
but yeah.
Yeah, he left for LA. He did take a trip there, and he came back early to hang
Yeah,
out
we'll
with
get to
me.
that. We'll go
Yeah.
date by date.
Oh,
So
okay, good.
we're still on the mini golf day, right? It's a Sunday.
Right.
Finish mini golf. We go on the rides. We went to another inlet.
This is day 2?
date 2.
Okay.
We go to another inlet, and she wanted me to kiss her. But I honestly didn't know how to make a move, so I just didn't. And
So you knew afterwards that she wanted you to, but you didn't make a move. Okay.
I was gonna make a move, right? This is how it went. I drop her off, right? We're at the car. Kiss goodbye. Before I could even do anything, bro, I put the car in park. She goes, hug. I was like, dude, I couldn't even do anything. So
We still got the hand on the shift.
she's nervous too. So that's
I
why
was
she
too
did that.
nervous. Yeah.
That's cute.
So that was that date.
Hug.
And then here's when things started.
You
rolling.
said hug out
Yes,
loud?
yes, like straight up. Like I was like, hug. Like I just I get like way too nervous.
Probably got on you like, fuck.
But it's too late now.
That was weird.
So y'all didn't get your first kiss until the third, hopefully the third date.
Well, it's kind of, but
Yeah.
technically
Wait.
yes.
Kind of.
So then this is Sunday, right?
Yeah.
My parents went on vacation somewhere, and I was in like a depressed phase. This time I was waking up at like 1/12. I had to wake up now at like slash
I don't know why I thought that was so
What's
funny.
up, Joe? What's good?
1/12.
whatever.
Okay. Go.
So now,
So you're up at 12/1.
and I had to wake up at like 5 to let out my animals. I have like a dog, cats.
Wait,
give them
you
food.
didn't let them out until 5 p.m.
5 a.m.
I'm sorry.
So I had to wake up,
animals.
I let him out, and I was like, all right, I can't go back to sleep. I was like, I'll just do my cardio downstairs. But I was like, wait, Alli opened the gym today and she worked the morning shift. And I know she did cardio during her shift when no one was there, typically in the morning. So I was like, maybe I'll go. I was like, let me text her, she did cardio and join her. I was like, nah, that's kind of a little too clingy. Like, maybe not. I was like, you know what, fuck it. That's what Anthony would do. I'm going to do that. So I texted her, went to cardio with her. We did it. And then I sat behind the desk for like 2 hours to talk to her.
More than 2 hours. I think it was like 5 hours.
All right.
That sounds nice.
Like pretty much my whole shift.
That was a good move.
You left the animals
That's a
outside
good
for
move.
5 hours.
No, man. I took him out, put him back in, fed him. It was great.
That was a good
All right,
move.
that
That was
sounds good.
smooth.
That sounds good. And how long have you guys been since that first date together? Since the first date.
Like how long have we been together?
Yeah.
It's over a year now, but dating for almost 11 months.
Okay.
How'd
11 months in a week.
How did you ask her out? I'm sure that was a shit
We'll
show.
We'll go phase by phase. So we're still on.
It's like a chapter book. All right, yeah.
Okay, I'm in the whole story. Tuesday, next day. Same thing. Did cardio with her in the morning.
Next day.
She's like, hey, do you want to go to the beach after? I was like, yeah. So we go to the beach. Had a great beach day. It was our favorite date. We're driving back home. We get like playables. You know what those are? The
Hell
acai bowls and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Shit's gas.
Jersey.
Dude, I'm so hungry. I got to eat that meal.
Oh my God.
Can you get? Do you want it? Do you want to eat it?
Yeah, can you heat
Can you
it?
grab
Ryan,
this?
can you heat it up? Can someone heat it up?
Yeah. Just throw in the mic. How long
Yeah,
does it need in the
I'm
microwave?
determined to gain weight.
Yeah.
220 right now. I'm
Go
going to
easy, yeah.
230.
You
hear that?
220 right now?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
All right.
All right. Anyway. Do you need to take the lid off?
Yeah, just microwave it.
1 minute.
Like 45 seconds.
Get a taste test if you need to.
So here we go. Ready? Beach day, we get playables. I had to get gas. So we get gas. And then the gas attendant in New Jersey has gas attendants. Gives Alli the receipt. I'm driving.
In the passenger seat?
I'm driving. All I see is, I'm like,
No.
is the fucking receipt in your mouth? And she goes, tries to spitball at me.
It was a fail. It was a
She
fail.
failed. So I put it in my mouth and I spitball and hit her like right on the cheek. Perfect.
Perfect.
So then she puts it back in her mouth, and I was like, if we're exchanging saliva this much, we might as well just kiss.
Wait.
Bro, this is crazy.
Isn't that a good move? That was a good comment, right?
Wait, hold up. All right. No, I follow the progression, but the initial putting the receipt in your mouth.
Yeah, what the hell was
What
that?
was going on?
I don't know. That's like my personality. I'm like, that's like how I am. I'm crazy. Like I'm just really, I don't
That's
know.
awesome.
I'm insane. But I don't know. I just thought it would be funny. Like whatever. I'm very like, that's how like friendly I am.
Yeah.
I'm not like kept to myself. Like I'm not like this cute like little girl. Like, oh, like let me try to be
gonna
like cute
spit
on
on
these
your
days.
face.
Fucking eat paper and spit on you.
Damn, that's. All
Yeah.
right,
I mean,
wait.
whatever, it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it did work.
I made that comment, right? And I was like 2 minutes from her house. Like, all right, I know we're kissing when we get to her house.
Yeah.
So we get to her house. Dude, you're such a G.
meal on the pod, bro.
Yeah. For real. Wait, taste to see if it needs more.
Is that vodka sauce?
Yeah, dude. Pasta and vodka.
What kind of
Wait,
fucking meal plan is this?
You're on a bulk. You're still eating chicken and pasta.
That smells
You
amazing.
need some fucking In-N-Out in your life, bro. Is that fine?
It's so good.
Can you grab a paper towel just in case for?
Thank you.
know, I gotta assume this dude's gonna.
All right. So we get,
Elliot, big shout out to Elliot really quick, yo. Like Elliot, just drop your Instagram in the middle of the video right now, just so people can follow.
Get him some sauce. Get him some
Some
tableware,
salt and
napkins.
pepper. So you get to the house and you're convinced that you're gonna get it.
100%.
All right.
And I was ready too. Like I was like, all right, like
How did
like,
you
let's
fumble
go.
this, bro? You tell-
Okay.
I don't even know how.
No, I do.
I know how.
understand
I
it.
know. Yeah, go ahead. You explain. I'm
All
gonna
right.
eat.
So we pulled to the house, and I thought no one was home. And then I see my dad's car, and I'm like, shit. I can't do this. What if he's watching?
What if
Like,
he sees me kiss this guy that I've been going on dates with for fucking 3 weeks?
because up until this point, I told my parents, oh, yeah, I'm hanging out with a friend. Did they know that this was, like, more than a friend at this point? Yeah, like, they're not stupid.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no, like, I don't want my dad to see. Like, this is so embarrassing. And then, I don't know, like, maybe I thought he wasn't home at a point. And then Anthony's like, oh, do you want me to help you, like, put your chair up by the house? And I was like, no, it's all right. Like, we're good. Like, I know I have a Ring camera, like, doorbell. I was like, my dad's, like, seeing this kiss. This is not happening. Like, not happening. So then, I don't know, it just, like, ended with no kiss. And then
hug?
Probably a hug.
Yeah.
And then he ended up calling me. He was supposed to work out with Kyle that night.
And Guy's sister, you know.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And he ended up calling me as soon as he got
So
back,
good.
and he was like, "We're working out today." And I was like, "All right." That was the original plan.
same
He was
day?
supposed to- yeah. He
Okay.
was supposed to work out with me, and then he made plans with Kyle. That was fine. Like I didn't really care.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "All right, cool." And then I knew the move to make. Basically, like long story short, after the workout, I was like, "Can you drive me to my car?" I was like parked like in a far spot, and it was nighttime. And then he kissed me. for the first time.
There's more detail we gotta get into.
Oh, more detail. Like, how much detail do you want to give?
We'll find out. So,
How did the conversation
why did
go?
you? Yeah, go ahead.
What?
In the car before he kissed you?
Oh, I asked him. I was like,
There's a conversation though.
Yeah.
This is how the move was made. Very slick, guys.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
So I asked
If
him.
y'all are taking notes at home,
The golf balls, definitely note that and note this one.
I asked him, was it worth it? Like, was it worth skipping
worth
Kyle's
skipping?
workout
Uh-huh.
for this workout?
Not
Oh
yet.
wow, she set you up. That was a lot.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't
is
think
that
of it
and that's
that
how it
way.
went down? You said not yet,
Not
and
yet.
then you went for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And then you're like, still, yeah. No, that was good.
Nah.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
good.
She gave you the layup, the lob, but like
Yeah.
you fucking slammed that shit.
And then didn't you like leave for LA like the next day?
2 days
Played the
later.
flight. Got it, boys. We're back.
Jesse, I fucking did it, bro.
What happened the day before I left for LA?
Oh my God, you just want to say it. Like, okay, fine.
The day
We went from like, like base
First
level
base to home run.
to home run. Like,
one
in
day?
Yeah, she's really didn't want to kiss me.
Maybe
Skip levels.
that's fucking.
This is
hilarious.
great. Alli, I know you're watching this.
Yeah, my dad loves this podcast, by the way. Like,
What's his name? What's his name again?
Al.
Al.
Shout out
Shout
Al.
out Al.
I know. We know you're watching this.
We know Maria knows this, but I don't think anyone's ever told you. You lied to your father, didn't you? that
Oh
day?
my God, fine. I said I was going over my friend's house to watch a movie. There was a monsoon outside. Like, it was 11 o'clock at
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
And yeah, no, I was going over his
Watch
house.
this, Al. Drop a comment if you totally knew that shit. I was like, yeah, I know.
I was like, I know. I have the ring. Or the ring camera.
I was caught on the Ring camera.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
Anthony's.
like, I put the tracker in the R8.
So yeah, then I flew to LA, and then I was like, damn, I really like that girl. And then I booked my flight like 2 days earlier because basically I would have came back like the day before her birthday. She was turning 21. She's going like a 3-day bender to like bars she wanted to do.
I lasted 1 day. I lasted 1 day out of those 3 days.
So I was like, shit, I'm not gonna see her because then I left on Monday, so she's gonna go out Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
And I would have left on
Without
Monday to
you.
go to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, without me. Yeah, I'm 20. I was 19 at the time.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So, oh god. Yeah. So then I came back 2 days earlier, hung out with her, took her out for her birthday, and then she went out to drink one day, and then we hung out all the other days, and then I left for Florida, and then
a month later,
You
I
flew
went
out,
down to visit, and then that's when we started dating. So like that, we basically, before he left, we set like a base. We were like, all right, so we're not gonna call this anything. This is like nothing right now. Just see how this next month goes before you leave. And it went really well. We FaceTimed every day, all day, and I
Young
don't
life.
I don't regret it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, look, when you're in that phase, like, that's
Yeah. Everyone's been there.
yeah.
Yeah. So we built like just a really good like connection to each other. Went to go visit him. That connection was like still great, like even better. And then we started dating basically as soon as I got down there. It was October 15th.
okay, yeah. She flew down the 14th, and then that night of the 15th, like literally 2 a.m. I kept making jokes. She was like, obviously she's gonna sleep in my bed. I was like, you're sleeping in the guest room. I was like, why do you think you're sleeping in my bed? So I was like, all right, come on, I gotta tuck you into the guest room. And then I had it set up with like flower petals and candles, fake candles, and it said like, will
Will you be my girlfriend?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's spelled out. Will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah.
No,
they
I
can't-
think it said like, will you have my heart? Be my girlfriend? Question mark.
Oh,
You
yeah.
wrote that in flower petals?
Grant helped me with that.
You have like a
He
whole
set it up.
Dude, that's a lot of fucking
50
flower
flowers?
petals.
They were fake.
Yeah.
What size font? Jesus Christ.
12.
I'd be like 12 font. Damn.
And all right, well, that's right.
That's cute.
And then he ended up moving back to New Jersey. Like, you want to fast forward like a lot. He moved back to New Jersey, and then we moved in with each other after 4 months of dating.
Not fully for her. I
No,
didn't move
not
back to
fully
Jersey.
for me.
Yeah.
It was not for me. It was like basically he just didn't like Florida in general, and I was still in
Yeah.
school in New Jersey. So yeah, that was pretty much it. And now we're here. You know?
And right now, you guys are literally, I mean, that pretty much catches up to where we're at, and y'all are literally, you don't have, I know you're talking about potentially moving, but you think you want to stay in Jersey
in
now?
Jersey, yeah. Most
So,
likely.
It makes sense, bro. It really does.
yeah.
New Jersey's like very much home to like the both of us. We get to experience all 4 seasons there. Our family's there. We have friends there. We can also get our content there. We
Yeah.
can travel. Like, we have a home base, and we like our home base.
Yeah.
Now, like, we can move.
You have the
outwards
freedom
from
to
there.
travel, like,
think-
which a lot of people don't have because
Yeah.
their jobs. But
I think there's a lot of value in that for people listening, where if you think, so we say it all the time, where like, if you want to do this, come to Houston, be here, all that good stuff, which is great. But if you feel like you guys, where home is home, and you can, nah, this is great.
it's kind of crazy. Yo, see what it is.
What if someone just intrudes and just like bangs open the door?
Some lady in a black shirt.
Nah, this
That's
is crazy.
sketch.
Wait, I'm gonna bring her on. Hold on.
Dude, feel my back.
Probably move the car.
Yeah, you're sweating.
There you go. Thank you.
What is that? YoungLA?
How was I supposed to know that?
Who's that? Who's that for?
It's mine. She ordered something and took our package because she thought it was for her.
The first door knock on the pod.
Nah, I totally should have brought her on. Fuck. All right, we're gonna cut that part, or at least leave a little
Ah,
bit.
fuck it, leave it. It's kind of funny.
Well, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So like you guys already have established your platforms elsewhere. So like I know you were thinking about moving to Houston, but like you don't have to, and you clearly want to stay home. So like y'all don't have to feel like you have to be here if you can figure out how to make it work where you're at. Yeah.
So yeah.
Like you're here now, you know?
Yeah, you can.
You're
visit.
getting content, you're hanging out with us. Like you're getting the most out of Houston, but you don't need to stay here.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
That's good.
So yeah, playing to St. Jersey.
Shout out Jersey.
Yeah.
How's Iron Revolution been?
It's
Yeah, it's
the
new.
expansion. It's so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go.
It was mobbed when we were there for your show. It was packed.
Summertime is
Summertime, it's
terrible
packed
there.
because all
Yeah.
the kids from college are there, high schoolers.
And now it's like a, to me, it's a destination gym now. Like people travel to go to Iron Revolution
For
now.
sure.
Yeah.
Were
It's
you saying?
huge.
Were
Which is
you saying
sick.
that you kind of get like anxiety sometimes from however many people are at the gym?
Oh, for sure. There's been times. All right, like I'll be like transparent. Opening day for the new side, the gym tripled in size. Plenty of room now, like plenty of room. And opening day was still so crowded, and I was like ready to work out that day. I was like, all right, let's go. And it was so crowded, and I just got so anxious during my workout. I had Anthony come over to help me with the set. I was like squatting on the Smith machine. I just started bawling my eyes out. I just like I like wanted to leave so bad. I was like, I can't do this right now.
Because there's so many people, or like were people
Yes.
coming up to you and trying to talk to you, or like
Nobody was trying to talk to me. It's just straight up like so much going on. Like I'm trying to get a
Overstimulation?
machine, and yes, I get very overstimulated.
how many scoops of pre did you take?
I don't know that day. Probably
3 or 4,
one.
like
Yeah.
probably one.
Probably one. I stopped taking pre-workout. I don't know. I have ADHD, so like naturally I am very all over the place. And caffeine actually helps. Like I don't feel stimmed out from caffeine. I feel like mellowed and able to focus.
But not that day. You're just like not done.
No, that day I was like absolutely no focus. Was like just it was
It's sort of
scary.
cooled off since then, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And then like now like my workouts have been good. There's days where like I'm just straight up not focused, and like, you know, I just kind of realize it is what it is, and sometimes I'll ask for help. Like he helps me a lot, but yeah.
There's been times I sat right next to her.
Yeah, I did notice like when you came to visit and y'all were lifting together, like you actually genuinely get like when she comes over to help spot you or whatever, like you genuinely do get a better lift. Like y'all have like really good chemistry in that way. Like, yeah, you help each other actually perform, which is dope, which is really cool. A lot of people I think look to that and be like, yo, that's like goals or whatever. But like, but like y'all have clearly taken time to develop your relationship
It's very
alone
genuine.
and not like,
yeah. Like especially like prepping together, like this is like a whole nother thing we could talk about. Prepping together was great, and it was bad at the same time, if you want to call it bad. To me it was all good, but like, you know, towards the end we both got tired. We both kind of just like wanted to do our own things, and at the time totally great. Like prep together was phenomenal. Like around my second show, so this is like nationals, this was his show, I competed the day before him, and I struggled like the day of his show. That was a day after my show, because I just like I needed love, I needed affection, and he was like, you know, like game time
step on stage,
in his head, and I'm like sitting here, I'm like, all right, like I need a hug. Like, I need a hug. Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Like,
He had
no.
his tan on, like there was nothing
Yeah,
I
that's
could
crazy.
do.
Because it's obviously a good thing prepping together, but at the same time, there's a lot of like negatives that come with it. But
Well, yeah,
I think the positives weigh out the negatives.
I mean, even the
feel like-
negatives to me are a positive in a way, because y'all get to experience every
Together,
emotion and every
Yes.
like every low and every high. So like if you can get through that, like I always say it, you know, for a relationship to last, y'all have to experience as many of those ups and downs and emotions as you can. And bro, there's nothing like a bodybuilding prep to teach you where the lows are and where the highs are.
My girlfriend left me during my prep, like literally, like straight up.
Well, see, but that's the thing is like if that didn't happen, there would come a point. If you didn't do the show, for example, there would come a point where you would be in a similar mental position, and if she can't handle that, then like that's not gonna work.
People who don't live that life do not understand. Like, why the fuck you weighing everything? Why are you like?
Well,
Why can't you just have one piece of cake? Why can't you just? And it's hard to get through to people that don't understand it.
Yeah.
You guys are obviously, you know, you play the game together. So
that's why we work so well together.
That's why it works.
Just very understanding. Like there's times where we both got so hangry on prep. Like we just like want to
Screamed at each other like,
yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah, and like we both just want to like start cooking, and like we just get so frustrated. Can you help me with this? No, I don't want to help you with this. Like let me go eat.
I forgot about that. Holy
Yeah, we used to
funny.
get, but like at the same time, like it doesn't bother us right now. Clearly, we like helped us grow, and then I guess kind of like I don't want to call it like a relationship break because we never like took a break, but it kind of just we had our own goals like in the forefront, and our relationship was behind it, which was totally okay. And then like that made our relationship even better now. It's like now we're like so close because now we're like rekindling that relationship and restarting what we started a year ago.
you guys knew like you weren't going anywhere. Like I'm still here. We're still dating, but like right now I'm in my own head. Like I'm focused on myself right now.
Yeah.
Individually, you both were like that.
For sure. I think I struggled more post-show with him being in that mindset still.
Yeah.
Because I was like ready to get back. And, you know, like I got 9th at my show. Like, yeah, was there a fire under my ass? For sure there was. But for him, he had like an even bigger fire. He got 3rd. So he's right there. Like me, I was like, you know, like I'm like a little behind. And I was just ready to like kind of live life again. And he was up every night. He was watching motivation videos, eating videos. He was researching. He was doing all these things. Like, so proud of you for doing that. But at the time, it was really hard on me. And like we talked about it. Like we communicate about everything, about how we're feeling, whether or not we want to speak about how we're feeling.
Big time tip right there.
That's key right there.
Communicate. Even if you think it's going to like cause a fight or whatever, it's better to get it out there and have a conversation about
I
it.
feel better.
Yeah, and it like helps us feel better. And then like I kind of got on his level with the motivation, and then we like just kept working, and then we both kind of like slowed down with like this intense motivation. Now we're like enjoying everything, especially this trip. At least for me, like this trip, I'm not like focused on eating like what I need to eat. I just kind of, you know, I'm having fun. Him,
Still, you know,
Pocket
Tupperware and shit. not going on stage for 2 years.
Because you guys do have a lot to like be happy about and like enjoy. Like you're in great position, both of you.
Yeah.
How do you, because I know you help him with business stuff as well. How do you separate business from personal stuff?
I just like, I love to help people. So to me, like it just is, I don't know, it's natural to me. So I don't even think about it.
You don't think that's
I just
business,
like to
more
help
just-
him. Like I like to motivate him. It's different for me though to help him pick up the camera. So I will say, could I help him at home? Like when it's hard for him to pick up the camera? Sure, I could totally help. I've tried it before, but it's not the same as him having someone else. But I will help him with like recording in the gym and recording elsewhere, like when he needs. And I helped him run his app for a bit. That's kind of like, I don't know. We're still working on it, but. And then like at the same time building up my own stuff. And I learned a lot through Anthony with like sponsors and kind of how to go about things with social media. I learned a lot from him just through observing, not really asking questions. I'll ask questions when I need. I'll go to him for advice, but in general, it was just natural for me to separate things between me and him. Yeah.
That's good.
I know you touched on it earlier, but first of all, you're a very likable person. Do you still get backlash from maybe some of Anthony's fans about like any whatever underlying motivations for trying to be involved in a relationship with Ant?
I don't know if I ever really did at first. Not very much. Like some people would make comments, I think. I'm sure. I don't know. It doesn't get
He's
to
not
me.
tapped in?
It
Like,
really does not get to me. If I do see something, I'm like, whatever. I don't know. Some people have made comments. People will always make comments.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. Comments don't ever really get to me. Like the only thing, like bad comment I can think of, I don't even think was about you. Was somebody calling me manly on prep, and I was like, okay. So I made a TikTok about it, like flexing, like cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I ever got anything for like being his girlfriend. People will make comments like, oh, if they ever break up, he's gonna win the Olympia. It's like, I mean, that's great. Like, I don't know.
Because I think
like,
people kind of look at that as such a in such a one-sided way where like if you were to actually ask Ant, like I'm sure you can talk about a list of things that she's brought to the table to help you get to where you are and all that sort of thing. So I don't know, like do you see any of that at all with your, because I know your
comments?
Yeah.
I mean, like when we see them, we kind of just laugh at them. We're just like, wow, that's kind of funny.
It's to the point where like I can't even, like
we don't
seriously
care.
can't even pinpoint one.
Yeah.
None of them ever like cause anything between us. We just look at it and like laugh because at the end of the day, there's ever just someone behind a screen.
Right.
Like, no one will ever come up and say that to ruin shit.
Yeah.
So
Because anyone that's in this industry that gets into a relationship, there's always opinions, there's always drama involved. And so I think you have to have that mentality from the start.
if you want to go on social media at all, you have the mentality.
Because your relationship is public.
Yeah.
And like that's just part of social media, being
If
on
you
it.
don't have tough skin, you're
Right.
you're gonna get destroyed.
And that's what I'm saying. Like for me, or like I guess from my perspective, it's always the girl that ends up getting screwed over the like the most from the fans, especially someone who wasn't in social media in the same way that he was.
Well,
For
wanna know
sure.
why? I think this is what I just thought of. Okay, we're talking about the fitness industry, right? Okay, we're all dudes, and a lot of it is a lot of dudes. So our followers are all guy followers. They're gonna just go after the girlfriend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, like, seriously, I think about this, not that I think about us breaking up, but like if we ever did break up, people would like really shit on me. Like really shit on me for whatever reason they want to like think of. Whatever they think that they want to type, they could. And I don't know. I don't think we'll ever get to that point, but
Yeah.
that's just,
No, I
you
don't
see
think
it
so.
happen to other people. So that's what makes me think
that's
about
what, that's
it.
what I'm saying. You see it, and so like
Yeah.
it's just one of those things for me. Like one of the things that I really live by is like control what you can control, and don't put energy into the things that you can't. So like no matter what happens, like as long as you guys focus on you, if anything were to happen, like all those people, all those little like bots, like they're gonna like you can't control what they do. So like you got to just be like, you know, just like the mentality you have, like laugh it off or lean into it or be like whatever. Like you know,
that's
that's not a real person.
Like, whatever. I don't know. Like make a bad comment. Like cool. It's really not affecting me. I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you seen growth in your female following? I know Ann has a lot of guy followers that probably came to follow you, but
96%.
There you go.
have you grown a girl following?
I don't know my percentages, but I do know like I checked a long time ago, like before I had even 10K. I saw, you know, obviously it's mostly guy followers are all coming from him, but I am gaining like girl followers, and it's great. Like I have
That's
girls
dope.
reaching out to me, and I love when they reach out to me. Prep questions about bodybuilding, should I start competing, like all those things. And I love to help people, so I'll always respond. Like sometimes I'll send like 5 voice memos, like minute-long voice memos about things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's definitely growing for sure, like my girl following and everything. That makes me really happy.
Are you getting recognized at the gym? And stuff like that.
So actually, sometimes, yeah, like some people come up to me like, hey, like I use your code, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
thanks.
dope.
Like that's like really sweet. Like to me, I don't see myself that way. And yeah, I love to influence people. Like I love it, but I don't see myself as an influencer in a way. I don't
But
know.
you are.
Like I
being
don't call it
yourself, you're inspiring people. You don't even realize it.
Yeah.
That's everybody in this industry. Like
Yeah.
we just go about our day and people are following that and watching our stories and posts, and we're inspiring them. Meanwhile, we're just doing our thing.
It's a very interesting like thought experiment. It's like there's a lot of really good people who would do it again, bro. And there's a lot of people out there that would be great influences on people, but they don't have that like they don't, you know, you have to have a certain personality to blow up on social media, like on TikTok, on Instagram, whatever. Like you need to have a certain like type of energy to even want to get into that space. But there's a lot of people that have really genuine good advice and more like down to earth experiences. Yeah.
They'll
but
say
they
it to
don't
people
have
around them, but they don't.
Right.
They're scared to put it out to
Right.
like social media. And
Yeah. So this is a great example of like someone that a lot of girls could really benefit from your advice and your perspective.
That was
For
like-
sure, yeah.
That was something I was scared of. Like when he told me like to start posting more, I'm like, people don't care. I'm like, I don't know, people don't really care. But then like
I bet he would say
start to
that right
realize
now
they
too.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do care. And like I don't know, I'm seriously genuinely being myself to the point where like if somebody were to like, hey, like do you have any advice on how to do social media? I'd be like, I don't know, like be yourself. Like that's exactly what he told me. Like just
It sounds
be yourself.
cliche, but literally
Yeah.
be yourself. And I could say honestly that both you guys, like when the cameras go off, you're literally the exact same person you
I
are.
think I hold back a little bit.
No.
Yeah, watch the bloopers at the end of this. You'll see.
Did you get that? Did you record?
Yeah, no, it was recording.
All right.
It was good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Put that in
mean,
here.
I think you definitely do. I mean, do you do that on purpose? Are you afraid
It
of
depends.
people
It's like-
seeing like your actual?
People saw like my full on side. Like, I don't know if I
Nah,
can
you're
do
still
that.
yourself.
But yeah, I'm pretty much mostly myself. But I'm very. What would you say?
He's very.
How do you describe it?
You're like I don't know. You're just as odd as me
Eclectic.
in a way.
I like
Yeah.
so I like to describe myself as awkward.
Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely
yeah.
awkward.
Like you know the stare I just gave you before, and you were very confused. That's just me staring.
This is just how he is.
I was like,
That's just me. I enjoy making people uncomfortable. And, like just
You
weird
enjoy
moments.
it? Like
I
you
love
just,
it.
That's fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
like yesterday we went to get sushi with Sush, and I was like, Sush, I want to sit next to you. It's a bucket list. And he's just like, okay. Like, you may think about it, but
He
like,
just looked at me. He was like,
He's like at home.
He's
and
like,
like,
what?
what does that mean? What is he talking about?
yeah, it's just I don't know. I enjoy it. Like, I think it would be a little bit funny, and like to make them question it. And, I don't
that's
know.
why you and Kyle are so fucking
that's
funny
good.
together, bro.
Kyle is like
Because you
very-
make him so uncomfortable because he's so like quiet.
Yeah, he'll just not have a reaction.
Besides Frank, then who do you think reciprocates, and Alli, who reciprocates that energy the most? Like who do you like bounce off of, and like it's
I don't know. I bounce off of Frank so much. I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I'm just literally sucking
He,
Frank
like,
off right
he's-
now.
You bounce off of like he bounced off of anybody he's around. When he's around Dave, he's very like.
I'm like Dave.
He turns like.
Turns
how do
into
I?
Dave mode.
Very smart. Like you just sound really smart and like really like flowy. What's the word I'm looking for?
You just feel the mushrooms kick in. You're like,
Little
yeah, just a switch flip. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a higher IQ than Dave, by the way. I don't know.
Is there
Yeah,
is-
by 2 points.
three.
Our IQ
3
test.
points.
Wait, how do you measure your
Yeah, how do you
IQ?
do that?
Like, how do
We
you,
took an online test, but it costs like $20. But I don't know. It's not the James was talking about today. It's not the 2-hour long one, but it's still an IQ test.
oh, James
Nah,
took that
take
test?
that.
James went very into it. He was like, it was the 2-hour one. Which is the
That sounds like
correct one
James.
we gotta
Yeah,
I'm sure James takes that shit every day just to make sure he's like still
Down
on
a
point.
point, pog.
Still smarter than everybody.
do. But yeah,
That's great.
I will say I've taken it twice. I've taken it in quarantine when I was with Dave, and I've taken it in like May, April, and both were still higher than
You
Dave's.
talking about IQ test or LSD?
IQ test. LSD also. Yeah. Go back to episode 9 to see what that's about.
That's great. I was going to ask you about Coach Kyle.
Yeah,
so
crazy.
You plan on obviously sticking with Coach Kyle throughout your
Career.
journey in bodybuilding?
Yeah, I mean, he knows my physique very well. It's like, what else is he gets me right every single show. It's like the one thing I lack is size. I'm conditioned. My muscles are nice and full. It's like,
Yeah.
what else do I really need?
You ever thought about synthol?
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
here and there.
Just
Cross
a
my
little bit,
mind.
I think, you know, obviously you said you're thinking about competing and you're going to like do obviously freaking a year and a half, 2 years of putting on solid math. You said how heavy do you want to get to?
Like 205 on stage.
2
So
years of
you want to get to like
vodka pasta.
240, like a lean 240 before you
A
drop
good
that?
off season 240 for sure.
Yeah.
I,
I mean,
like
that's
20, I can do that by
just-
22.
How tall are you?
5'10".
And you're going to be 22 years old when you step on next?
Yeah.
And it's like your fucking sixth show or something.
205 on
Something like that.
stage.
That's so crazy.
Is there anyone else? Is there anyone that you really want to compete with or against?
No, I don't really think about that at all. I have
Really?
no clue. I'm not going to a show like, oh, this guy's going, I want to beat him. I never think like that.
No, I'm thinking like stepping on stage with like Ramon Dino would be freaking sick. And obviously Chris. But
That's cool.
Yeah.
Chris
yeah.
who?
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Do you see yourself wanting to do bodybuilding? Because again, you're like when you're 35, you still want to be doing this shit?
35, probably not. Throughout my 20s, maybe early 30s, yeah, for sure. Like that's what I came into this industry because that's what I wanted to do at like 14.
Yeah.
I told my dad during my soccer season, like, I'm quitting this to do bodybuilding. He laughed. I told you the whole story,
Yeah.
but I was just like, I was for bodybuilding. It wasn't for social media, the money, the clout, nothing.
And all that just
came.
kinda
Yeah.
Yeah.
You truly like you live and breathe bodybuilding. Like it's what you want to do. At the end of the day,
I
you want
finished
that
the chicken.
routine.
First meal on the pod.
Yeah. No, I truly do. Like, I love bodybuilding so much. It's like, yeah, I'm not the biggest guy. I'm still young. And I don't have like, I have flaws too, but it's like, I love bodybuilding.
I could see yourself. I could see yourself coaching. Could you do that?
with who I am as of right now.
Not right now, but I mean, like when it's
When
said
I'm
and done, you
older?
put a solid decade
sure, I
into the
could see it.
sport. Yeah.
As I probably get some like dad traits and stuff like that. Yeah.
Muscle
Right now I'm just
maturity
very
and-
focused on myself.
Yeah.
Maybe you turn 21 first. Dad treats. Start wearing dad hats and New Balances and
I
shit.
can't wear a dad hat.
No, Anthony doesn't fit in hats.
My head's huge.
YoungLA, make an extra large hat.
Yeah, we need a
for Mr.
Mantello hat.
Mantello.
Extra large hummingbird hat, please.
Mantello hummingbird.
We
cap.
always- Maybe we talked about this last time, but is there any like upcoming business venture that you're interested in?
Potentially, yeah.
Oh, your merch. Talk about your merch.
Yeah, actually, so I took like a break off YouTube. I took a break off YouTube, right? And I had merch ready. It's
Yep.
ready. It's on my website, everything like that, ready to go. And I was like, all right. I got in my head a bit. I was like, all right, I kind of haven't posted in a while. People aren't really paying attention. Like Instagram stories are kind of down right now. I'm like, I know my YouTube followers are like, they're like my followers, they're my fans, that like love me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta make a YouTube video to show my merch, to show like, hey guys, this is here, to like get it. Because like Instagram stories, it could be like random people that just want to see you, like random high school friends, like YouTube people, those are your followers.
Yeah.
So I've been making videos here. I showed it in the first video. I got to edit that, post it, and then like launch in like 5 days after that. So
That's sick.
yeah, that's good. That's one of the business ventures. But
And they're
there's
dope. They're dope shirts.
Yeah,
Is it just shirts?
Yeah.
yeah, just shirts, just
How
like
many
4 different
designs?
designs. 4.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're
We
dope
got-
as fuck.
Do you
We
talk
got-
about your quantity?
No.
So it's gonna sell out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope so.
Yeah.
But we got 4 different shirts. We got a Hey one. We have a Statue of David one, and then Road to Pro one.
Nice.
That's
Two
my
hay
favorite.
shirts.
Sick as
Two
fuck.
shirts.
They're like a vintage like rock band type shirts. They're fucking dope.
It's fire.
So-
When do you think you're gonna drop that?
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Well, when does this come out? Not this Saturday.
This
but
comes
next
out-
Saturday. 8 days from
Yeah,
now.
they'll be out. The
probably
shirts will
be-
be out before the pod.
It'll probably come out right before the prod. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if what's that gonna be on your website?
Yeah.
What's your website?
AnthonyMantello.com.
AnthonyMantello.com. Go check it out if you want a Hey shirt.
Swipe up.
Appreciate
It's
it.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there something else that you said? You said there's a couple
There
things.
is.
Let me get the
There's a
library.
couple of things I want to look into. I can't discuss them yet. They're pretty top secret. But
No, do it.
I can't do it.
Can't.
Do it. But it's exciting.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm pretty excited for it for sure.
Is it going to be in line with what you're doing right now, or is it going to be completely off the beaten path?
Yeah, it's in line.
Okay.
For sure.
Right on.
So I'm very excited for that.
Are you helping with that?
Me? No.
No.
Well, you will probably though. At some point.
Damn.
I mean, like, hey, if it gets big enough and they need help, like, sure.
That's fire.
But
That's the
no.
most hints.
That's fire.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I heard,
Just
I
bleep
heard
everything
they.
out. Bleep, bleep, bleep.
I heard they need help.
No, I said if it gets.
You did say that. You did say that.
That's fire.
Elliot, clip it. Make it a reel right now. Put,
How do you pick up on that stuff? See, I'm so airheady. I'm like, like blah, blah, blah.
So she's about to say, top secret name is this.
That is my personality, though. I accidentally will like spill the beans on something, so I'm like, oh yeah.
I accidentally spit the beans in your face. All right, I'm gonna go live.
All right. Do it. Have you been on a podcast before?
No.
Nice.
This is my
You're
first time.
natural.
Yeah, you should make a podcast, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I could talk to a wall. I mean, like
It should just be you and a wall and just like, yeah.
Hi guys, this is me, and I feel like talking right now.
That's what I actually wanted to
That's
do.
it.
I wanted to do a story time YouTube video.
Ooh.
Basically, 'cause I don't have any like hosts to do it with. So I was like,
You live with one. No, nobody cares about Alli.
Well, I mean, story
Potentially,
time.
yeah.
Story time
would
stuff.
You guys would be
like-
good.
it's
Pod
just-
together?
talking about stories, and I
Yeah.
have some great stories to share. Like we
Yeah,
Yo.
you
talked about it
you
before the
do.
podcast.
Yeah, you do. You should just do a story time video. And
I
if it
would do
goes
that.
well, then be like, all right, maybe people actually
Yeah.
want to sit down and listen to me talk for an hour.
Oh, you good?
You could
I mean,
definitely.
I
do
love
that.
stories, so that'd be kind of fun.
You love stories.
Yo, send some
Storyteller.
requests, ladies and gentlemen.
Story.
What's your ethnicity? Where's your family from?
I'm Italian and Polish, or Sicilian and Polish. If you want to get specific.
Mantello.
Sicilian. Yeah, that's
Vowels.
that's how Italian would describe where they're from. Like, I'm not Italian. I'm fucking Calabrian.
Sicilian.
Where's your family from?
Sicily and Naples.
And now Satin.
Napolitan.
Napoli. Freaking.
What was the story I was going to tell about Frank at the beginning?
I'm gonna add somebody.
You were going to tell a story about Frank an hour ago, and you're trying to remember what it was.
Right before the podcast, we're like, oh, wait for the podcast.
Oh,
Which one was it?
His bowel movements.
I showed
Oh
the
no,
bidet.
we're gonna tell the plane story with like how you completely gassed out a guy
Oh
on
yeah.
the plane.
So I started having raw.
oh
dairy,
yeah, we were
right?
talking about we were talking about
So
milk and how
Yeah.
you have gas. Yeah,
So post show, right? I decided I was like, you know, I'll do raw milk.
Yo, what's
because it has
up?
all the nutrients, unpasteurized. So I took it and like raw milk.
Where you at,
typically
dude?
people
What
don't
state are
have.
you in?
So my body
Yeah, I hear you.
wasn't fully used to it.
right. As it is.
And
Oh, shit.
Yes, I started
That's what's up.
farting a lot. And we took a flight
On
to
the
Miami.
plane.
Yes, I decided
Where
to
you
go
at?
heavy. First time, I'm like full send. I took like
2 cups of
shit.
raw milk.
maybe like 24 ounces and some yogurt.
All right,
I'm
one
on the
second.
plane, dude. Every 3 minutes, just ripping. There was-
Audibly, or was it silent?
Horribly.
horribly. The smell was
like
awful.
audibly. Like, could
Oh,
people know it was you, or
It
were you
was
just like,
it was
"Oh."
definitely muffled by the seat.
All right, you ready?
But there was a dude to my left.
We are mid fart story, man. You gotta tell him to hold on, bro.
There was a dude to
Hold on one
my
second.
left freaking out. Allie, do what he was doing.
I look over
He was,
to
like,
this guy on the
crying.
left. He was having
had
like a
his-
manic episode. He was like,
He was like this and
yes.
freaking out.
It smells like raw milk, man.
Meanwhile,
What
I'm
the
sitting
fuck?
next to him the whole flight, and I'm just like, this is awful.
Dude, if like, literally this seat was stained with stench. It was bad.
Did you shit? I mean, you could just go
No,
and
I don't.
shit.
It wasn't poop. Like, I gotta poop. It was just straight up.
Take a
fart.
Tums or something.
I didn't have Tums.
The thing is, if you keep it in, you're gonna be really uncomfortable.
Oh, he
That's
didn't
what-
keep it in.
That's why I let it rip.
All right, yeah. Who we got on the? Who we got right
Guys,
here?
listen to that, so accomplished. All right, bro. You got a question for Anthony and Allie?
Where is he in a gym?
Who's that?
All right, say what's up. Say what's up.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
How are you?
Anthony, good, how are you?
I'm doing
Very
fantastic.
respectful.
Great. Anthony, for you, do you see yourself stepping on the Olympia stage within the next 3 to 5 years?
Within 5, yes.
Oh yeah, classic or men's physique?
Classic.
Ooh. You got a question for Allie?
Basically, same for you. Same question, if that's your goal.
Ooh.
Same for it is my goal, like for sure. But I just, I'm gonna ride it out, see how long my body allows me to do something like this. For sure.
You got another question?
That's a good
For
question.
both of them?
Any future ink for Anthony?
Ooh,
Future
good
ink.
question,
Ooh,
good question.
absolutely. So my story with my tattoos is whenever I go out to LA, I always get a tattoo. And Black Friday YoungLA shoot, 100% getting another tattoo. So
Ooh, there we go.
Get a new one. I'm not sure what it is.
Hummingbird?
Not a hummingbird. Usually come down on the spot, and I just keep it on my forearms. So yeah.
Nice.
Nice, bro.
Very cool.
right,
Appreciate
dude.
the questions, man.
Good questions. Enjoy
Shout
your
out
lift.
Houston.
What's his name?
Appreciate y'all.
What's your name, pal?
Angel.
Angel. It was a pleasure. Thank you, man. I look like hell.
Damn,
Thank
Angel
you.
in hell, man. Shit.
All right, man. Y'all take care.
All right, man.
All right.
Contradictory.
That was dope. That's a good question.
He's in the gym. That was actually the
you have
tattoo one was a
tattoos? Do you
dope
have
question.
tattoos?
What?
Do you have tattoos?
I have 3. Yeah, I have one behind my ear that I got with him. Not matching, just like it was, symbolizes my home.
Just throw it out there.
What? Because I think I think that's like a little bizarre. And then I have
agreed.
one for me and my mom right here on my wrist. It's 2 roses, mother, daughter.
Which
and
your
then I
mom
have-
didn't want to get with her.
Oh yeah.
Aw,
By the way, it was
she's
supposed
like,
to be matching with my mom. But
Oh,
my
so you
mom
just got it?
literally- Yeah, like,
Oh,
like an
fuck.
asshole
That's
I
fucked up.
am.
Does your mom have tattoos at all?
Yes.
Oh, why did she?
All right, literally,
Good,
she
Mom.
goes, I
Ow,
just don't want to
what's
get
up?
roses. They're too basic. Meanwhile, my middle name is Rose. I don't, okay.
Damn.
That's how
great.
my mom is. Like, I
That's
love my
funny.
mom.
She's
We're
like, I regret naming you that.
me and my mom are best friends, but like she's so blunt. Like she really.
She's like, oh my god, you actually got it? What the fuck?
That's
crazy.
Looks great.
You're like, yeah, aren't you going too? Like, no.
And then my favorite one's on my tricep. It's butterflies. This is like by far my favorite one.
Can't see it.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
What's
Dude,
the symbolism
that's so
on that
like
one?
detailed.
So yeah, it's
Just wanted to get that, or like?
that was my first tattoo. I wanted to get butterflies for like a long time. I like what they symbolize, like growth and
Yeah.
new beginnings and everything like that. So
I got a
that's why-
butterfly on me.
You do? You got any other bug tattoos?
Bug tattoos? No.
No,
Just
yeah,
skulls.
the skull and the cowboy.
I have
That
like
is pretty
40
fire.
skulls tattooed on me. Just in case.
What is the most meaningless tattoo you have?
I have an angel holding an AK-47 on the back of my leg. No meaning at all.
No, I don't know.
promise
I
you.
feel like there's some meaning behind that somehow. You were just, did you get one before the other, or you were like put those together?
No, it was together. I didn't get an angel, then put an AK in her hand. Like, it's
No, I gotta see this now. Can you please?
on the back of my leg.
That's
I have to, like, snap
amazing.
it up. We'll pop it.
Shit.
We'll pop it up on the screen.
Oh, he already did the sound.
You got it.
Keep duty.
Yeah.
You could just stand on top of the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
I'll just spread eagle on the table.
On that note, is there anything else? I always like to just open the floor up. Like you're gonna speak to an audience of a decent amount of people. Is there anything you want
What's
to talk
next
about
for
or say?
Anthony and Alli together?
together.
We're going on a cruise.
Oh, yeah, we're going on a cruise.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Nice.
I said to him, like the 4 days that we stop on an island, no working out. Nope, we're gonna go explore, have
No phone?
fun. We want to
I
do
would
like no
love to do
phones.
that.
Yeah.
I love no phones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love sleeping alone.
Disconnect. Yeah.
For sure, like I also think that like we should get content while we're there, like
You're
a
gonna-
little bit, but then also like as soon as we get it, like put the phone away. Like that's
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna want
Yeah.
to work out. Like if you go 2 days without working out, you can be like,
Well, but here's the thing: we have like 2 days at sea, so we'll work out those days, and then when we're on the islands, kind of enjoy
2
that.
days.
Yeah.
I've never been on
Yeah,
a cruise.
cruise-
So the way it's going is like we leave
Cruise
in
crazy.
Miami, then we go to an island the next day.
on island. You know what island?
Bahamas. It's going to Cocoa Bay, which is like Rose
Fire.
Caribbean.
Really nice
Rose
there.
Caribbean Island. It's like a whole amusement ass park.
Damn,
yeah, it's nice.
that's fire.
Then we have a day at
Amusement
sea,
ass park.
and then we go to like Cozumel. Then we go to Costa Maya, Honduras, and then another day at sea. Then back to Miami.
That's
So
awesome.
how many days is it? Like
7.
7 days.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's dope.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's what I like. You know,
Excited to
experiences. You know,
So we got the cruise.
doing things together.
Allie's birthday's in 2 days.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
going
yeah.
Yeah,
out. We're
first
celebrating.
club. Ant's not coming though because he's
20.
Yeah,
he's not coming or drinking or
None of
coming
that. Right.
to dinner that night or he will not be there.
Just missing out.
Right. So have you been on a cruise before?
I've never been on a cruise. I've been to like all-inclusive vacations. My mom doesn't like both, so we never went on a cruise as a kid. And I'm excited. I don't think I get seasick. I'm like very easygoing
You'll find
with
out.
things.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
No, it'll be good.
Get some
Yeah.
Dramamine
Trip or
or
bad trip?
something. You know
Yeah.
Dramamine? It's
Yeah.
like
we put the patch and stuff.
Patch and stuff.
there's a patch. No, I
It's a
take-
patch
I
that they
take
put
pills.
behind.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
shit.
There's also like a patch we put right
Well,
here.
if you want to
behind
look
our
like a
ear.
nicotine addict, just take
No,
the
it's
pills.
On a patch.
Just got like 8 patches. Like, what's wrong with that girl? Like, what?
It's normal. dude.
No,
You go
I'm
on a cruise.
excited.
It's normal. Just-
I swear, if you've ever been on a cruise, you know what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
I don't
Harry's
know. I don't know about
crazy.
this patch.
The patch,
this
the patch crew. They sit together. On the boat.
Pretty sure you were on a different kind of cruise, bro.
Whatever.
Last question for me. We asked you last time you were here, but if you want to retouch on it, what is the phrase or word "leaving a legacy" mean to you, and what do you want it? What do you want your legacy to be?
Okay, so to me, leaving a legacy is just leaving an impact on somebody to where you helped somebody in some way. I am big on helping people, so leaving a legacy, yeah, I want to leave a legacy where I'm known for helping people in any way. Seriously, like any way, whether it's me giving you advice, whether it's me physically helping you with something, whether, seriously, any way I can help someone, I will definitely do that.
That's good.
And that's what I live by. Yeah.
Nice.
I need to that's how I get my fulfillment, is through giving people. Like, I was a gymnastics coach for quite a few years, and I got so much fulfillment out of that, helping kids. And I love it. I was actually going to be a teacher before I decided to not go back to school for teaching.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well done.
Another dropout on the pod.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking
I
me
wasn't a
now too?
dropout. I graduated.
I'm kidding.
See, I thought this one was just for Alli. I wasn't really thinking. I just kept thinking about the Motley Crue. They have a pretty cool legacy. So
The Motley Crue.
Shout out Molly Crew, man.
Yeah.
great.
Fucking great people.
Talk about Motley Crue's legacy really quick.
I mean, they were just rock stars. They kind of lived that life: money, fame, drugs, girls, women.
Do you feel like
Girls and
do you
women.
feel like if you grew up in that era, you'd want to be a rock star?
Yes, I want to be a rock star right now. If I didn't do this, I'd love to make music and perform on
just
stage.
tour.
I'm not a musical person because I never did.
No, I agree. I think
I mean, like,
being an
my-
artist is the coolest thing in the world. Like performing, shows, like fucking
Bro, if
traveling.
you ask them, I bet they'd be like, "Fuck that! The tour van, the
Yeah.
fucking
Dude, they're why do they keep going back on tour then?
They
I mean,
still
yes,
tour.
money, but they still tour.
they have to, bro. They have to.
They-
That's where they
That's
get their
true.
money. Artists,
I
don't
know,
make
but they
bread
just
like
made a
that.
contract. They had a, from my research recently, they had a contract saying they would no longer do tours. They broke that contract, decided to go back on tour.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be all a marketing thing for sure, but like,
Yeah.
I think they're true rock stars at heart, like crazy.
Yeah, you
That's definitely. There's
when
definitely
you watch the
like that.
movie, you get like the feel for who they really
Yeah.
are, and you're like, they loved this.
Is that the one with MGK? in
The
it?
Dirt.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
guys watching this,
Yeah, that's a
if you got
crazy-
Netflix, watch The Dirt.
Dude,
Great
Tommy
movie.
Lee just posted
Yeah.
a D pic on Instagram for 4 hours.
And then
Yeah.
it got taken down.
They took it down, but his Instagram's still there. I mean, that's
crazy.
That's
Tommy
rock
Lee's
stars.
pop that
insane, bro. I popped that dick pic right here. Dude, Tommy Lee's a legend. He's such a
I
legend.
mean, I never met him, but cool guy. For sure.
I never fucking met him either.
Who's the one person in the world you want to meet, living or dead? Go.
Tommy Lee.
Queen Elizabeth, rest in peace.
Dude.
And
Was that bad? I thought it'd be good to mention because she passed today. Is that bad?
No, that's good. Keep that.
She's a queen.
She was.
That's,
What about?
that's the one person you want to
Yeah,
meet?
I know. Yeah, like-
I was pushed on the spot. I don't know.
give it.
But he said living or dead, and then dead, and I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
Elizabeth.
I got you.
We got it, bro.
Alli, go ahead.
Me? Oh, I don't know.
That's so
I
funny.
would probably say this is like so basic for like a gymnast.
Don't have to
I was a
validate.
gymnast.
Yeah, go ahead.
Simone Biles,
Yeah.
Hey,
for sure.
That's dope. Yeah.
That's
What do you-
dope.
That's sick.
I
for
just
sure.
look up to who she is as a person and like what she puts herself out as. So
what's she
yeah.
up to nowadays?
Nowadays, basically, she's like rebelling against like the gymnastics community. If you want to, not the community, who runs it.
Yeah,
but
okay.
Yeah.
I understand that. Yeah,
she's speaking
Well,
out
I saw
against
that.
them, and you know, for like reasons that like I don't know, I won't discuss it. If you want, like, curious, look it up.
Yeah,
And she's just, I don't know. I feel like she's doing a lot of traveling. She's done with gymnastics. I'm almost positive, but
We're done with
She's a
gymnastics.
spokesperson.
I think so.
Damn.
Yeah, after like the last Olympics, she basically had a mental block at the Olympics, something called like the twisties. Basically, when you're flipping, she had no idea where she was, and it just can randomly happen to you. And
Damn.
when you're flying as high as she is, like that's extremely dangerous. So that's why she dropped out, and she
Holy
set,
shit.
she sent a really good message after that, and like I actually made a long Instagram post about it. Just like, you know, like before I had any following, I just thought it was like really good to post about. And I never make long captions,
Yeah.
but I did for like that manner. It just hits close to home for me, and I would just love to ask her
Yeah,
like, a lot of
relatable.
questions.
Relatable to you.
very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Well, I hope one day that you get to do that.
Yeah,
fire.
for sure.
Hope one day you get to meet Simone and I don't know, but
Do you want to amend your answer, or you go stick to
I'll
that?
stay with it. Yeah. I didn't think of anyone new. I thought of a couple people, but there'd be a few people that.
What about like
Holy
Nikki Sixx
shit.
or something? No.
No, I mean he was a heroin addict.
You should meet him. You don't have to like do
Zezima.
drugs with him.
I'd like to meet Zezima if anyone gets that.
who's that?
He was the first person to ever max on RuneScape, and he was a god in RuneScape. He was really good.
You don't even play RuneScape anymore.
It was my childhood.
Okay.
That's fire.
Fair.
I mean, that for me, that was Trevor Martin for Black Ops, bro.
There you
Call
go.
of Duty.
Yeah.
Well, that's been the episode, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you're still here, I don't know what you're doing, but I appreciate you guys. Drop a comment. Shout out Al. Shout out Frank. Shout out.
Hey, RIP Queen Elizabeth, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, we'll see you in the next one. What's that? Oh, Elliot's telling us to mention that we are
trying to
also
help you
on
with that.
Spotify and Apple Music or Apple Podcasts. Whatever
Yep,
the fuck.
Apple.
Drop a comment, or not a comment, a review, because we didn't know
5
y'all
stars,
like killing
please.
that. Appreciate you guys. All right, that's it.
All right, guys, if you made it this far, we want to thank you for tuning into the pod, and we want to thank our sponsor again, Bluemon. So give these a try, guys. Seriously, we stand behind them, and we know that you will too.
The one thing that Bluemon does that nobody else does is they have their pre-styling products. We have the volumizing Ascend Cream again and the Maracai Original Styler. Guys, if you've never tried a pre-styler before, really give it a try. It helps hold that look that you're really looking for when you use your post-styling products. Give it a try. And we know, guys, there's tons of products out there, which is why we highly recommend the Discovery Kit. You can try the pre-styler along with all the post-stylers that Bluemon has to offer to find what works best for you and your style.
Yeah, so once again, we just want to thank you guys for all the support. Like, you're helping us grow this platform to a point where now we have a sponsor for the pod, which is incredible. So I hope you guys understand that this ad is part of the business now, and this is a company we support, and we want to give them a platform, and it's a great product, guys. So give it a try. Code Legacy, run it up.
Don't forget, if you guys use code Legacy for 10%, send us a message.
send it
for
to us,
real.
bro.
We want to know
Seriously.
when you guys want to try it out. We want to know your feedback and how everything goes.
Oh yeah, appreciate you guys. Code Legacy. See you in the next one.
Peace.
Good. All right.
Bro, why was I just... The deer moved. Oh no, podcast is ruined.
Bro, imagine that just falling mid-pod.
Bro, I was literally
On your
just
head.
thinking.
On you.
Be on you. It's directly under you.
If you guys were to start a podcast, what would it be called?
I don't know, but I'm breathing really heavy.
Breathing really heavy is kind of a good name for a podcast.
Deep breaths.
I don't know.
Ooh, deep breaths. That's a good pod name.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I
That
like
sounds
that.
too like meditative for me.
Especially for the type of content that Ant would put out.
What type of content do I put out?
Fart noises.
I actually fart a lot recently,
towards it.
Is it because of all the extra food you're eating?
for sure. And all the orange juice that
Here.
comes with it.
You're drinking orange juice?
Yeah,
Why?
Where you going, bro?
because it's good and it's a lot of calories.
It's from eating sushi masa fucking 4 days a week.
Orange juice, man. What about like whole milk?
I drink whole raw milk. Yeah,
Can't hold my.
What's not raw milk?
pasteurized milk.
What's the difference between raw milk and pasteurized milk?
Pasteurized, they heat it up to kill the bacteria, which also kills
So you
nutrients.
want the bacteria.
I want the nutrients that they kill off too. Yeah.
I think maybe that's why you're having gas.
No, so at first I'll tell you a story about that if you want to hear it. We'll wait till the podcast is
Yeah,
on.
the first topic of conversation could be ants gas.
This day.
It worked. Oh my god!
Let's go into the blooper.
What'd I say? He's gonna have a podcast. Him farting, bro.
Whatever.
That sounded fake. That sounded
Dude,
like a whoopee
I was
cushion.
surprised.
That was a crazy pitch. Wow. Yeah. Definitely include that in the bloopers section.
Whatever.
Jesus, bro. What are we doing?
That was my mic check.
What episode number?
27.
All right, let's go.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, go. Take it away. That was the craziest tail off of all time.
Can I tell you? I think I got low blood sugar during that. Profusely sweating. My back, hands, legs. I was so lightheaded. It was. I've never had that
How do
feeling.
you
First
eat?
meal.
I think it was the
Passing
caffeine.
out on
It was the
pod.
caffeine plus
Because
a lot
I
of
was-
carbohydrates. Your body's like, what the fuck?
It was strange because I had my post-workout meal, but that went right through me. I started drinking this, and then I was just like, I just started sweating. I was like, I need food.
Still sit there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up. But that was crazy.